Hi, Andrea. Thanks again for joining us at Italia GRI. It's great to welcome you in our opening presentation. If you could please describe more about your current role with CDP, it would be great.
Yes, I'm the Chief Economist and Director for Strategies and Impact Analysis at the CDP, which is the Italian National Promotional Bank, and my former Executive Director of the International Monetary Fund.
Okay. And in terms of the Italian economy, the economy has shown a strong capacity for recovery and resilience after the pandemic crisis. What are the forces that have supported it, and what are the short-term prospects?
Well, as you said, Italy's economy performed pretty well. Italian GDP is now around 4.6 percentage points higher than the GDP at the pre-pandemic times. It's more than double than what did France. And for instance, Germany had now a GDP that is 0.3% higher than the pre-pandemic time. So despite France and Germany, that are two important trading partners for Italy, our economy did well, mainly for two reasons: investment, and in particular in construction, and export. So export continued to be really a main driver of our economy, thanks to our, say, middle-sized companies that are very productive, international, and very often world leader in their niche. Construction benefit from a lot of public incentives in order to renovate and make our houses more sustainable. So these are the good signs. For the future, I imagine for this year growth that might be close to 1%. So probably slightly better than what forecasts say now, that is around 0.7. And this is because there might be a good recovery in purchasing power of households, given the slowdown of inflation.
Understood. And when looking at long-term and future challenges, there are some factors, including geopolitical ones, that are shaping a new global context. And for sure, Italy will face some of these new significant challenges. What are the main ones, and how can the country overcome them?
Okay, I think that the era of globalization, as we have seen for the last 30 years or so, is ended. We lived in an era where the world was a big supermarket. People could go and buy whatever they want everywhere in the world, and the only relevant factor was the price. Now companies and countries are factorizing in also geopolitical issues, security issues. So the new globalization and globalization 2.0, so the evolution of what we have seen so far, will see more regionalization in exchanges. So there will be more European value chains rather than global value chains. And Italy is at the core, might be at the core of these European value chains that will involve also Mediterranean countries, non-European Mediterranean countries, Western Balkans and North Africa. So Italy can really be the bridge between these countries and the big companies of Northern Europe. So I see a lot of opportunities in this new geopolitical context.
Thank you, Andrea. It was great to welcome you here during Italia GRI, and thanks again for the interview.
Thank you very much.